A friend of mine proudly posted on Facebook today that she supports Elon Musk because he's getting rid of the waste in our government. I'm appalled that she thinks this is acceptable. First of all, Elon Musk didn't run for any kind of elected office. He has no business in our governmental affairs. His voice should be no stronger than yours and mine. The Republicans' budget proposal, if passed, will literally take from the poorest citizens and give money to the wealthy. You don't believe me? Do your homework. Read the budget proposal. These tax cuts come at the expense of programs that we, our families, children, veterans, and the elderly need to survive. You don't have time to go find the proposal and read it and figure out where the cuts are being made? Well, here's some highlights for you. Number 1, the Energy and Commerce Committee has been told to find $880 billion in cuts. This is Medicaid, folks. They don't call it by name. They refer to the cuts as work requirements and per capita limits. But don't be misled. These are cuts that will drop millions of Americans from receiving Medicaid. So who's receiving Medicaid benefits? Half of the children in the United States get their health insurance coverage from Medicaid right now. 2 out of 5 births in the United States rely on Medicaid. In addition to babies and children, Medicaid cuts will also affect veterans and the elderly. Number 2, the Agricultural Committee has been told, will be told, to cut $230 billion from their budget. This will affect SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Aid Program, which helps to feed 40 million of our most vulnerable population. Number 3, the Education Committee will be asked to hand over $330 billion, which will cut grants and will raise student loan payments by $200 a month. It would also end tax credits for the Affordable Care Act, which will raise premiums for more than 20 million people and leave 40 million people uninsured. Well, what are they planning to do with these monies? $200 billion will go to anti-immigration efforts. Homeland Security will get $90 billion for deportations. And the Department of Justice will get $110 billion for detention and criminalization. The rest is to provide tax cuts for the wealthy. That's the budget plan, to take American tax dollars and transfer much of it to the wealthy. The tax cuts will go to the wealthy, the mega wealthy who are already paying lower percentages in taxes than we are. This has been Elon Musk's plan all along. Again, why are we allowing Elon to have a stronger voice than you and me? Be knowledgeable, learn about what is happening, and get involved. Don't fall for the illusion that it's Democrat versus Republican. The reality is it's the wealthy versus the rest of us. Now, you have more power than you think. Call your Republican representatives. Tell them if they vote in favor of this budget proposal that you will help vote them out of office. Help your fellow Americans that rely on services. Be thankful if you don't need these services, if you are white or if you're straight or if you can pay for your food. Be thankful for that, because many of our citizens are being targeted and will no longer receive the services they need for protection and to survive. Ultimately, be kind and think of others. Thanks for listening.